Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back today with another 4 trades. As you can see here today, there's high impact news affecting the US dollar and the Canadian dollar. And today I'm using my new power trigger system. So we can take a look at the news that came out today. So here is the news, Friday, June the 4th, 8:30 a.m. New York time. It's non-farm payroll. Now it is mixed here, which it's red and green, these three right here. So in this situation, you have to be a little bit careful because you could be buying, you could be selling. And on the Canadian dollar, the unemployment rate is neutral and the employment change is negative. So selling the Canadian dollar. Now I took the trade about 15 minutes before the news, and I was going in the direction that my power trigger was telling me to trade. So let's take a look at the charts. This pound CAD, and of course the meter, both the dollar and the Canadian dollar here, they were both even weaker than this. Remember, this is like approaching 10:30 in the morning, so earlier these two were less than 20%, representing weakness, and they were bus drivers. So since the CAD is on the right side of the pound CAD and the USD is on the right side, that means we're buying those three pairs. And I threw in the Euro Aussie because the charts just look good to take the trade. So we're buying. Let's see where we got in at. Here was the pullback. Took the trade at this cursor. I was hoping it was going to go much further up past the ADR. It was struggling. And finally, when it got to this point right in here, I decided to close the trade as I was keeping an eye on my totals down at the bottom. And once I get around 100 or more pips, that generally is a rule where I close out my trades. So as I said earlier, I took the trade about 15 minutes after 8, prior to the news, before the news. Took the trade at this cursor, and it did spike up to there. I never did see it quick enough, and then it went sideways for a while. Ended up closing out the trade, ending up with 10 pips, and the stop was right here, 20 pips. But anyhow, I ended up with 10 pips, and 10 pips on the pound CAD paid $827. Before I get into the next trade, I like to repeat this every day because many traders fail to understand this situation. Like, I would like to inform you that all trading systems will work less than 50% of the time, including all my trigger systems. It took me 8 years and over 700 trading systems to learn that. To get that up to 80 to 90% success rate, you'll have to learn how to trade the flow of the market, which is what I teach. You will also have to learn trade management and money management. To be successful in trading, all you need is a lot of chart time, a lot of demo trades, and a lot of education. I provide the education. You must buy education and then do the homework, or you will fail at trading. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. This will encourage me to do more of these videos. If you leave your name and email address, I'll put you on my email list for free weekly trading tips. Please remember what I just told you, or else you will become part of the 95% of the traders out there who actually fail. So moving on to the next trade, Euro Aussie. This one I happen to have sold it. Just running back to the first trade, Pound CAD, I wanted to point out this is a perfect example of a great way to trade. Has an extremely high success rate. For me, it's about 95%, as long as you follow all the rules that I teach within the training videos. Next trade, another perfect example of a great way to trade. It's what I look for every day. Has a very high success rate. So drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Love it actually. Took the trade at this cursor. Did go against me 7 pips. And as you can clearly see, it dropped a lot more. And if I wasn't in such a rush as I have to pack and get ready to head back home, which is 1 hour west of Toronto. So ended up closing this trade with 16 pips. Could have got a lot more. As I was telling you, there's 67. But my goal is 100 pips or more a day. When I get it, I am happy. So 17 pips on this Euro Aussie paid $1,310. Moving on to the $2 pairs, the pound and the euro. Remember, based on dollar weakness, and it more than likely is still moving along. Pound dollar, just like I said. So we're buying it. Did qualify for a great way to trade. Look at my system was saying to buy way back here somewhere. You would have got a pop-up alert on the power trigger. The system, like this, it's going to give you a whole bunch of alerts, draw your attention whether you should be buying and or selling. Now, it doesn't mean to take every trade. You look at the charts, and if things are looking good, take the trade. Many times, you'll have to wait for a pullback. And that's exactly what I did here. It started to do a pullback, and then I just jumped in. 1 pip above this candle. Got in at a well, it was jumping around here, but it did go against me. Looks like about 8 pips, not a big deal. And once it passed the ADR and I was happy with the grand total, I just closed out the trade. Looks like with 30 pips, and 30 pips on the pound dollar paid $2,900. Trading the news, once you learn how the charts should look like, trading pretty much with any one of my trigger systems, but I do have my favorites, and at this point in time, this one I like a lot, as it's giving me clear signals to be buying. Let's take a look at the euro dollar. Now this pair, the euro dollar, did not quite line up for a great way to trade, but I was getting a signal right here to buy, and this happened to be 45 minutes or an hour, actually an hour and 15 minutes before the news candle. Very, very clear to buy, and absolutely everything lined up. Great right here. Let's see where I got in at. Right on the goal line. Took the trade. Didn't even go 1 pip against me, and it shot straight up for a lovely, looks like 46 pips. And 46 pips on the euro dollar paid $4,600. So another great day of trading on this Friday, non-farm payroll, and my goal was 100 pips, and that's exactly what I got. 100 pips and those 100 pips paid $9,637. Great way to end the week. And within about a half an hour from now, it's time to get ready to head back home. So if your system is not producing like my power trigger system on a daily basis, I suggest you get your hands on it and all the training that goes along with it. To do so, all you got to do is look right below this video and you'll see this write-up. My power trigger system, I do charge $250. I teach how to trade the flow of the market. If you do not learn this, no system in the world will give you success. Oh, you'll win today and lose tomorrow, and as the years go by, you'll be just no further ahead. More than likely, you will be making the brokers very happy by giving them your money. Now, my trigger system comes with 4 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Comes with 5 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Now, I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is what you're going to need, a lot of education to succeed at trading. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade, teach a lot of ways to trade. Only one I'm going to mention is a great way to trade. It's my favorite. It keeps producing winners every day. And once you find something that is a winner, you'd like to keep looking for it. At least I do on a daily basis. Now you can put this video on pause, read all the different ways that I teach. If you have any questions at all you got to do is pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. And if you live too far, quite simple, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. I really do prefer Skype so I can keep track of all the traders I'm talking to. Plus we can do screen sharing. So all you got to do is click on this link. We'll have a connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session and answer your questions. Totally no obligation. So now you know what to do. So click on the link. Quite simple. Now if you click on this link, you'll see 32 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So that just about wraps up this video and day of trading. And I'll repeat it one more time. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until Sunday or Monday and the next trading day, good luck with your trading. And remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.